Let's be honest for a second. You're probably not using your AI to its full potential. Well, today, we're going to change that. We're going to take a super quick journey to level up your skills and turn Claude from a simple assistant into a powerhouse work partner you really can't live without.
So, think about it. When you use an AI, are you pretty much just asking it basic questions? Treating it like a glorified search engine?
If that sounds about right, then you are missing out on so much. It is absolutely time to upgrade that simple tool into a real partner that works with you across your entire digital life.
Okay, so the core idea here is really a shift in how we think. We have to stop seeing tools like Claude as just another chatbot.
It's kind of like this. Using it for simple questions is like having a supercomputer on your desk, but only using it as a basic calculator. Yeah, it works, but you're leaving like 99% of its power completely untapped. We're about to plug you into that power.
So where do we start? Level 1. The absolute foundation for becoming a pro user is just mastering the conversation. And this really boils down to 2 key skills.
First up, you've got to realize that not all tasks are the same, right? A good craftsman has different tools for different jobs, and it's the same deal here. Claude has different models, and picking the right one is your first step to getting way better, more efficient results.
And the choice is actually simpler than you think. Think of Opus as your brain surgeon. It's the biggest, most powerful model for those really complex, heavy-lifting tasks. Then you've got Sonet, which is like your family doctor. It's perfectly balanced for most of your day-to-day stuff. And Haiku? Haiku's your sprinter. It's all about speed for when you just need quick answers, like right now.
Now, for this second skill, and listen, this is absolutely crucial. You have to master the art of the pro prompt. It's a simple rule. The quality of what you get out is directly tied to the quality of what you put in. Garbage in, garbage out.
Just look at the difference here. A generic prompt like, give me a weight loss plan, gets you, well, a generic one-size-fits-all answer. But a pro prompt, it gives Claude a role, like you're an expert dietitian. It gives it crucial context, like your specific goals or any allergies you have. And it asks for a specific format. The result isn't just an answer, it's a personalized, actionable plan built just for you.
Okay, once you've nailed the conversation part, we get to level 2. And this is where it gets really interesting. We're going to go from just talking to your AI to having it actively do things for you in your other apps.
The magic that makes this happen is a feature called connectors. The best way to think of them is like secure little bridges that you authorize. They let Claude talk to and even control your other apps, things like sorting through your Gmail or organizing your notes in Notion.
And using them is incredibly simple. You connect your apps one time, just once. After that, you just tell Claude what you want in plain English, and boom, it goes and does it for you. So what does that actually look like? Well, you could say, check my inbox and tell me if there's anything important. Or draft a reply to that collaboration email. Or you can take that awesome weight loss plan we just made and tell Claude to save it directly to a brand new page in Notion. And the best part? You're doing all of this without ever having to leave the Claude interface.
All right, welcome to level 3. This is really the peak of pro usage. This is where Claude stops being just a tool you call on and transforms into a persistent, intelligent workspace that actually understands you and your projects. The way we do this is with a feature called projects. You can think of a project as a dedicated little sandbox for a specific kind of task. It's a place where Claude has long-term memory and holds on to context over time.
So for example, you could upload some past scripts you've written and then give it standing instructions like, always write in an enthusiastic but clear tone. From then on, every time you start a new task in that project, it automatically remembers your style and all that context. You never have to repeat yourself. It just knows.
And now for the final evolution, a feature called Cowork. This is where you can give Claude secure, direct access to a folder of files right there on your own computer. You're basically turning your machine into its active workspace.
This is just unbelievably powerful. Claude can organize your files, it can rename documents, it can create new stuff based on what's in that folder. But, and this is a huge but, the source material is very clear with this warning. Because it has the power to rename and even delete files, you should always use a dedicated folder just for your projects. That'll prevent any accidents with the rest of your data.
So what does this all add up to? We've gone from a simple Q&A bot all the way to a fully integrated work partner. And this whole evolution, it points to a much, much bigger shift in how we use technology. You see, mastering these 3 levels, better conversations, powerful automation, and these persistent workspaces, it's not just about getting better at using one tool.
It represents a truly fundamental shift in how we can work and live inside our entire digital world. Which leaves us with a really fascinating question to chew on. As these tools get more and more powerful, are we just building a smarter assistant that we talk to? Or are we actually creating an entirely new kind of operating system that will one day live and work inside of? Something to think about. Thanks for joining us.